Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome back to the RS3 weekly update video. Now this week we have more patch notes, but there's also the announcement that came recently. But also there is the time to train, which is they added a new portable, which is the portable workbench, which will allow you to train construction outside of your player-owned house. The announcement is a new items reveal, which is going to be tomorrow on a live stream. It says that this is going to be in advance of the future update, and it says they will be revealing exciting and powerful new items. So that will be kind of interesting. A lot of people are speculating, the Elder Gods Wars dungeon. Some people are saying about the scaling offhands. Me personally and some others are saying it's going to be doing something either with smithing or crafting, because up here it looks like gold bars, but so maybe new jewelry, but it's hard to say exactly what they have in mind. Now for live streams this week, Tuesday, August 11th at 1600 game time is the new items reveal, so tomorrow. Thursday, August 13th at 1600 game time, double XP skill and chill with mod Porky and mod Spear. Featured streamer is Marmar182. So she is hosting a 12-hour stream with, of course, interactive PVM action. She is also hoping to debut a RuneScape music video at some point during the stream, and this is all for her birthday. And this will be taking place at 600 game time on Saturday, August 15th. Creative Corner, we have a few things. This is a hard fall. We'll be pleased to see that at Enco Draws has illustrated one of the pivotal scenes. And that is actually very good. Actually, it almost looks just like it came straight from the game. Featured video this week is from Jaxie's RS3 Story Mode series, which is actually something I might check out. Story Mode should be kind of interesting. Never actually seen story modes from dealing with RuneScape. And now, going on to the patch notes, we have first up mobile improvements. Filter icons in the powers interface will now remain in the same place across all three tabs. Fixes: the chat box will now correctly open when the first message is received. Players can now place objects into the aquarium planning interface on mobile. Farming and herb lore improvements. Players are now unable to search for dinosaur eggs in the Grand Exchange. Ripper dinosaur eggs can now be used to convert it into dinosaurs. Other improvements: Silverhawk feathers can now be used directly on Silverhawk boots to charge them. Animation has been added when feathering dart tips. The door in the cooking guild can now be left open when you're standing next to the range. Congealed blood now drops at the same time as other drops when killing gargoyles. Calgarian demons slain inside the Shadow Reef now count towards the demon cluster assignment. The scan interface opened from the old necklace will now close upon banking the item. Feral vampires are now a bit less feral and will no longer attack the players as soon as they arrive after using the fairy network. Fixes: fix a formatting issue with the Desperate Measures question journal. Yorgur the Deceiver will now drop infernal ashes instead of bones. Certain interfaces, including smithing interface and treasure hunter, now scale properly while resizing the window with legacy interface mode enabled. Added a missing texture to a roof tile on the Master Chef's house in Tutorial Island. Fix an issue where the Demon Slayer quest would appear in the blue in the quest list even after being completed. Yaktui Swinmari Sianta's storage will now display the correct number of deposited enhanced Yaktui sticks. Fixed an issue that caused graphical stretching when combining the Firestorm Blade offhand override and the Revenant Walk override. The Heated Tea Flask Heated will no longer remain visible while smithing. Kaga's journal pages will no longer act as a journal itself if picked up by a pet. Constructing flat packs with protein planks will now correctly consider how much inventory space is left. Fix the graphical stretching on the Eastern Captain coat. The Green Man's Ale temporarily boost has been changed from +3 to +1/2. The price box on the Grand Exchange interface will no longer display text from the search bar. Using the Juju Hunter Flask on Red Vine Blossom will no longer require players to relog before spotting Draconic Jitinkos. The Vindictive Helmet is now correctly saved in customization presets. The Fletch and Burn option for Protean logs now has an updated XP gains in free-to-play worlds. The fishing spot in Hemenster, where you can catch the whitefish of the Land of the Goblins quest, is no longer blocked. Invention XP lamps can no longer be consumed before the invention tutorial is completed. They will be converted into prismatic lamps instead. The ribbon will no longer fail to update and cause a client crash. It is no longer possible to spawn extra Skogers when burying the Zogre bones in an area with multiple Zogres. You will now receive a message if you fail to manufacture the engineering outfit piece. The game will no longer crash when you override your familiars with the BizD pet. Additionally, this option will now remain checked after activating it and relaunching the pet's interface. The Dark Light Sword will now correctly play in animation when executing a special attack. The Strike Bow's special attack will now deal the full 12.5% of damage stored instead of 9%. And issues that allowed a large amount of RuneScape to be temporarily gained with the Angel of Death lore books has been resolved. So that's actually it for this week. Let me know what you guys think the new items will be. But as for now, that's it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.